North and Game Changer, two of the best flag football teams of the afternoon, getting ready to face off here as North was just able to beat Montreal, and Game Changer has fought their way back into a championship. This one's set to be a great one. Sam Torres and Ty Bartell on the call. Ty, you ready for this one?
Oh, no doubt. I mean, we've gotten a chance to see both of these teams play today, Sam, and both these teams have multiple weapons that can beat you, but most importantly, really good QBs behind center.
And the North going to start with the ball here as a quarterback in her own end zone, deep in the gun. First pass, she finds 13 along the sideline. Quick flag pull there as Game Changer going to give it up.
And that's going to be key, as you've been talking about the quick flag pulls. Both these defenses need to be quick on it. Don't allow any further yardage to be gained after the catch. If you're able to stop it, minimum 2 steps after a catch, you're doing something right on the defensive end.
Absolutely. It's going to be a who blinks first in this staring contest. Second down here for North. Ball snap back, and she got the flag. It's a sack.
That's a great job, too. And, I mean, got into the backfield, tried to avoid with the hips. But, honestly, you look at the way that she came in there. Lauren Clark came in, grabbed that flag, did not let her get away, too. That was a great job keeping with it.
Very, very deep in their own territory, as that one very close to the dotted line, and they are inching toward that safety range. The North going to have to show off some of that arm strength here.
This is third down, too, and with that one going backwards, you're going to need a big chunk play minimum on this third down.
Ball snap back as North's got it. It's a rush. Ball's in the air and broken up, but it looks like that one a little too handsy.
Flags coming in from both ends of the field, too, and it is going to go against Game Changer, and you hit the nail on the head, Sam. Little too handsy, little too much contact before the throw was made. So this is going to move the North up, so the sack kind of erased off the board now, as the North has a much better chance at getting a first.
And this one is a first down, which changes it because they can get another first down at the halfway point, so they basically get to start over.
This essentially can give North maybe upwards of 2 shots towards the end zone now if they opt to do so.
Snapped into the backfield, over the middle, in and out of the hands of number 15 for North.
And for North that time, they were trying to get the first down, a little bit more than that. But the defensive Game Changer was really good, and the pursuit on the rusher really forcing quick decisions out of the hands of the quarterback.
This is what happens when you have the best of the best going on. Back and forth, highly competitive already in this one, folks. They're going to go with 3 to the right. Quarterback deep, and the ball's thrown. 6 makes the grab. 99 makes the pull.
It makes the pull and a great defensive play, but even better offense on 6 from the North. Honestly, did a great job of just maintaining focus through the catch, knowing that defense was closing in on her.
Yeah, it's those type of plays is why these two groups are meeting in the championship. You know, when that defender comes in there right at the quarterback, you don't have a lot of time to think, and you make one wrong decision, you either gave the ball away or bad field position. Here they go, ball in the air, broken up there by Game Changer, number 17, getting a hand on the ball.
I believe that was Jay's for a Game Changer, and it was too. And what we've seen all day, Sam, from her is that type of play out of the secondary, is the swatting away on the deep passes. She does a great job of cutting in front of offensive opportunity last second. But I believe, actually, Sam, it looks like a flag was called on that one because they're moving the North up.
And it's a first down again as well.
So that's 2 now. That's 2 big penalties on this drive alone. That's hurt Game Changer.
So the North knocking on the door. Here's the rush. In the end zone,
wow.
She finds number 3. Good for a North touchdown.
Wow, and you talk about keeping the toes in bounds, and what a drive. Utilize the penalties to help them out, but the North put together a really good drive and end up with 6 so far.
You got to thread the needle there. You got to have confidence in your game, and that's what you're getting right there from that North quarterback. Game Changer going to have to answer with some offense of their own after this extra point attempt.
No doubt, and North looks like they're going for the 1, so just trying to pad that lead with a little bit easier of a try in this situation.
2 to the left, 1 to the right as the snap goes back over the middle and right back in as this one is going to go 7-0. Game Changer getting ready to go on offense for the first time, and get ready for the show.
This quarterback for the North is absolutely a gamer. The way that she came back after the sack from Game Changer, too, on the defensive side, came right back, forced it into the end zone, and got the extra point, 7-0 North.
2 high-power offense, and Game Changer going to get a chance to show theirs off. To 99 we go, and the flag is pulled after she comes out of the backfield, grabs herself about 3 or 4 yards right there.
You got to give both Clark and Clam a bunch of credit as receivers because they do so much running routes and they force so much attention on them that almost every time 99's left in the flat for a screen pass, either in the flat or right there on the side for a screen pass, and being able to utilize her speed like that often is a huge gameplay for Game Changer.
Snapped into the backfield, quarterback back underneath as she's looking for 99 there. No good on the pass. It's going to roll into the grass.
They tried to roll 99 more in a route running situation there, and I haven't seen too many plays where she's involved in that aspect. They more or less want to get it to her quick and have her make the play herself with the ball in her hand.
She's been very effective throughout this tournament, and they're going to lean into her heavily for this one. Quarterback back in the gun, takes the snap. It's a heavy rush. Ball in the air. Guess who? Clam can. First down. That should be, or was she short?
No, we have a penalty flag that came out, but I believe they were pointing towards the North, so this is going to back Game Changer, or rather the North, up even further in their territory as Game Changer gets a huge chunk added on. But again, what a nice job there by Ashley Clam. And I mean, when you need the big catch, she's always there to come through for you.
Can we give a shout out to these referees for all the hard work that they've had to do all day today? It's a tough game to call. It never stops. And right or wrong, they always make the call.
I'm seeing some of these dudes, too, coming straight from other games on other fields, donning the referee gear to help out in other games. So, I mean, a full day of football, and we always appreciate all the love and support to the referees, too, that are putting in their time for these athletes.
And that is not going to be a first down, as that is going to be against Game Changer. So back on the wrong side of the line they are. Quarterback takes the snap. Throw is made. Wrong team is the recipient.
Oh, wow.
She's going. Can she get in there? The flag is pulled just before the end zone.
Huge.
And the North is knocking on end zone's door.
And a great interception, too. But even after the interception, the run after it to really set the North up with a chance to go back-to-back scoring opportunities and pad their lead even more.
7-0, the North in the lead here in this one. Game Changer backed up deep.
And, I mean, honestly, we've looked at the way Game Changer's been in this game so far. This first half, at the very least, 2 penalties on the defensive side the first time around, a penalty on the offensive side that backed him up, and it's really just put him behind the 8 ball in this one.
And this quarterback going to go deep into the gun for this one. Takes the snap as the rush on the way in. It almost intercepted there as Game Changer tries to take it right back.
And Hayes, again, she plays great defense. She's been doing a great job as corner all day. Almost got the first pick of the game for Game Changer. Had her hands on it, almost reeled it in.
Long time in the huddle there. This is a little bit of a change of pace because we've seen these teams basically right now, a little bit more strategy coming into play here.
The North has been doing a great job of these nickel and dime passes. They have a lot of options here.
Second down here. Rush on the way. Ball in the air. Oh! Off the chest of number 15 as that one hits the grass. They're going to want that one back as we should be heading in to third down.
No doubt they want that one back. I mean, a makeshift touchdown that was in your hands and just couldn't quite come down with it as the North now decisions to make in this huddle after that drop.
And Game Changer trying to turn that pressure up.
And, I mean, for the North, they know how huge it would be to take a 2-score lead into halftime against Game Changer.
2 to the left, 1 to the right. Deep in the gun, the quarterback takes the snap. Throw into the end zone, out of the end zone as we are on 4th down.
And you got to give credit again to the North's quarterback on that one. Made that only catchable for her receiver. She lofted that one over the Game Changer defense. And these are some tall ladies on the Game Changers side defensively. So you got to get that arch just perfect. Almost had the perfect arch on it, just a little bit too much, though, on the end.
And if you're Game Changer here, you got to be thinking, we got one more. We got to play it clean. We can't give them a free first. 3 wide receivers to the left here for the North. Snap back to the backfield. The rush is in.
Oh, my goodness.
My God. We talked about championship game, championship efforts. That's a big catch right there from the North.
They do not mess around from Quebec. Are you kidding me? What a pursuit for the football. Came down with it, corner of the end zone, falling out of bounds. What a catch.
Who needs Jon Snow? We got a new queen of the North on that catch.
Oh, I mean, back-to-back scores, and, I mean, what an outpouring right now of offense from the North in this first half.
3 defenders. She jumped right through there.
I mean, just gaming right now are the North. You think they want this win. You can see how pumped up they are.
13-0 as they're going for the extra point. The flag is pulled, but the flag's also pulled from the referee.
And I think this one going against the North, and I think she was trying to avoid the flag pulling with the hands too, so you got to keep the hands away from the waist.
So that's going to be a dead play, and we're going to leave this one at 13-0. Game Changer going to take over.
That extra point could come back to hurt the North, but for Game Changer on this drive, I think it's vitally important that they at least get some rhythm moving. You don't necessarily need to score before the half. Obviously, you would love that too, to come back 2 for 1. But you need to just get the rhythm moving again.
Underneath to number 99, and her flag is pulled after she's going to grab right around 7.
And that was Game Changer's rhythm that we've seen most of today, is when she is involved in that game plan offensively. When you got to keep eyes on her, it really creates headaches for defenses.
She's back in the backfield where she is. It's a lateral pass. You got to watch her, and she's going to take it downfield. Looking for the corner. They grab the flag. And that is where she found so much success, like you were saying, in the last couple games.
And she did that and more that time, because 15 from the North was doing a great job breaking in defensively to try to stop that play early.
All right, we're going to go into halftime. We'll be right back, folks, for this championship match.
Before your team steps up to the plate, we're here to help you step up your game. Game Changer is the #1 app for youth baseball and softball. Game Changer takes youth sports apps to a whole other level with incredible features like easy-to-use scorekeeping and free live streaming. It's time to retire the old spiral-bound scorebook. With Game Changer, your scorekeeper can quickly enter every play in the game right on a smartphone or tablet. Those plays are automatically translated into over 150 stats, including batting and pitching sprite charts. And after every game, the app generates an article recapping the action, just like you'd find in the sports section of your local newspaper. Best of all, we've made it easy for you and your staff to access all of your stats and information in your Game Changer web portal on a mobile device or desktop. Staying organized throughout the season can be tough. Game Changer gives you team management tools that make scheduling games and practices easy and seamlessly integrate into the calendars of your parents and coaching staff. Plus, enhanced messaging and alerts, photo sharing, and RSVP features keep everyone who needs to know in the know. Game Changer is the first and only app of its kind to offer live streaming. Just mount a smartphone to the backstop and it's game on. Now everyone can follow the action in real time, including an on-screen scoreboard, on a phone, tablet, or even TV, no matter where they are on game day. And if you want to share some game highlights or help players create a recruiting video, our exclusive video clipping feature makes it easy. Fans can also tune in to a live animation of the game to follow the play-by-play. Oh, and one more thing. It's 100% free for you and 100% free of ads for everyone. You leave it all on the field. We put it all in the app.
Second half in this 5-on-5 women's championship game. Game Changer taking on North. North up in this one 13-0 as Game Changer going to start with the ball. A couple mishaps, and North took advantage every single time.
Game Changer in this half really looking for a score. That's one part of the equation that they need in this half. The second part is a stop. A score and a stop needs to happen in this half for Game Changer.
Yeah, when you got the best of the best going against each other, this is the level you're going to see. And Game Changer got to get a couple quick scores here if they want to get back into this one. Quick throw underneath to Clark. They're going to find her. The flag is pulled after she's going to grab right around 11, 12 yards.
Lauren Clark makes a nice grab that time, looking for extra, but the North do a great job of forcing only a minimal gain on the extra yardage.
just before the dotted line as Game Changer lines up here. Quarterback deep in the gun. They're going to have 2 to the left, 1 by herself to the right. It's back. She's got a rush. Ball's in the air. 5's open. Makes the grab and the quick flag pull as Game Changer covers a ton of grass.
My girl tatted up, looked like the Eradicator Rhea Ripley out there. An absolutely unbelievable catch, too. You could tell she's a gamer by the way she came out of the huddle.
Number 10, cool under pressure. You can't get any cooler than that. As they are knocking on the end zone's door. That's also a first down. Back in the gun, here's the rush. And 99, I call her Konami because she's a cheat code. Gonna grab that one. That should be good for a score.
I believe so. And I mean, for that now, you're looking to set up. The question becomes, do you try to get 2 here? You try to get 1 here. You know you need at least 1 tacked onto it.
When you're down, every point matters. Quarterback takes the snap. It's in the air. And Clam shows off the wingspan. Give me my extra. 7-13. We got ourselves a ball game.
Clam is clam chowder. She is just eating out there right now on offense. Every time that she's available to pass to, she comes down in a big way. Another big-time catch for a score.
Now here's the big one. Is the defense going to step up to the plate here as North has had a good time?
For North, like you said, Sam, 2 back-to-back drives that have ended in scores for them. They've really managed the game well to this point, but we talked about what Game Changer needed, a score and a stop. A huge drive here as well for Game Changer.
Deep in the end zone, she's going to take it. Flag is pulled just before the dotted line, 2nd down, and they're close to that halfway mark for the first down.
That's a nice chunk gained on that first down play, too. That's taking an extra slice of pizza out of the equation needed.
Yeah, the closer you get, the better, and they still have a lot of field that they can deal with. 2nd down here as North gets ready.
You got to feel like if North is able to score on this one, really makes things tough on Game Changer.
3 to the left as they snap it to the quarterback. It's in the air. She's got a wide open number 15. They're going to throw the flag. I think a little bit too much contact in this non-contact match.
Absolutely, and I think if this goes against Game Changer, this will really put them on the cusp of another score, and it is going to go against Game Changer. What a throw by number 11 for the North once again, and we talk about the throws she's had in the previous 2 drives, but once again coming up with big-time plays. She was talking to us a little bit before the stream and asking if this game was going to be streaming, and we said yes, and all she said was, all right, nodded, and she knew it was game time.
Foreshadowing at its best, as number 15 has also been a big-time player in this game. Close to the end zone here, and Game Changer is going to have to make a game-changing play.
And for them, too, with a short field and 4 downs to play with, not ideal territory for Game Changer.
Ball is back. The rush is on. Underneath.
Oh, my
and
goodness.
With the defense draped all over her, she said, give me that.
Oh, my goodness. It's like there's super glue on the fingertips. She's got it. It touched her digits, and it wasn't coming loose. Another tutty for the North.
Do they go for 1 or 2 here is the question. As
they might opt to go for 2 and get that extra point back, but honestly, at this point, any extra score you can get right now is going to be big for the North.
1-point attempt here. They're going to have 2 to the right, 1 to the left. A lot of movement. As now they're set. Snapped back, the rush is in, and guess what? Number 15, again.
She's just a game manager, too, at quarterback, and she's finding all these open receivers. The receivers for the North are running great routes, and their quarterback's just making the right read and going to the right option every time.
15's been able to find open lanes and make catches the entire game, and that's why the score is where it stands. Game Changer not wasting any time. Almost gives it away there as Clark was coming across the middle of the field.
Are we in Dallas, Texas, or the plains of Africa? That looked like a gazelle jumping on that one. What a leap to get that one knocked down. Unbelievable.
Absolutely. Gets the hand in there, knocks it down as Clark had a lot of green in front of her. 20-7 the number here in this one. 2 to the right here. 1 to the left.
Trying to get the same play on the
back to the quarterback she goes. Here comes that rush, quick and in a hurry. And they're going to pass it over to Konami, and a quick flag pull as she's pushed out of bounds.
That's a nice quick pass, too, to get a big, decent amount of yards on that first play. Keeps first down well within striking distance with a lot of options for Game Changer.
Ball in the air, and
oh, my goodness.
the flag's good. Tud Burgers in paradise. Another touchdown for Game Changer.
Absolutely incredible. That's the second time they went to her for a big-time pass, and she delivered. This time she got the change with it, got the touchdown attached.
Back and forth, it's gone, and this is a championship match you don't want to miss. Going for the extra point here. Ball in the air, and Konami, the cheat code, with the catch.
Yeah, finish it off, too, getting it to another big-time playmaker for Game Changer. And they finish off 2 quick plays, strike back really quickly. And that's exactly what they needed to do. Keeps this game within striking distance for them to tie it up.
14 to 20, the numbers now.
But
6 points to separator.
They got the offense figured out now, but the question is, how do you get a stop defensively against this North team that has played out of their minds on the offensive side?
15 has been a problem all game long. And nice move as they're going to feed number 6. Clam with the flag pull there for Game Changer.
Good job by Game Changer to swallow that up defensively, too. Kind of formed a horseshoe defensively around the offensive ball carrier and didn't give her really a whole lot of running room after the initial catch.
Second down here for North as they're going to line up, bunched up right in the middle. Game Changer playing pretty far back. Ball is snapped as they go deep back to the quarterback. Big time rush. They find 13 under, and both flags are pulled, but that's going to be good for a North first down.
And it's the work the North has done in the previous drives and all the over passes that they've gotten, the deep passes that have rattled off. It's opened up that short game, and also check the mark on the North's offense. Their short game's pretty well as well.
So first down as they've got as close to a first down line as you can get. They've got to cover the maximum amount of field here. Ball snap back, 3 to the left. Rushes on underneath. There's 6, and the flag is pulled, but that is going to be a flag from the referee, and holding, I believe, is what the call is.
Yeah, holding going against.
Which
Game
I
Changer.
believe gives North another first down.
It'll push them even further, too. So it's been the story of the game, though, Sam. Penalties have really hurt Game Changer in this one.
And that's going to be another first down here for North. Here in the second half, Game Changer needs to find somebody to make the game-changing play. Ball is back, up in the air, good, in and out of the hands, though.
Put a little extra mustard and zip behind that throw, too, right through the hands of a receiver.
When you have a rusher that's on the quarterback almost as quickly as the ball gets to her, those kind of passes are going to come out.
Getting the play, getting on the same page as well.
Two to the left, or the right, excuse me here, for the North. Ball in the air, oh my goodness! In and out of the hands of Game Changer. She had it, she dropped it. That was a game-changing moment.
And it was right within her hands, too. Almost came down with a big-time interception that would have given Game Changer a golden opportunity. Still makes it tough on the North trying to score in this situation, but you got to feel like that was a little bit of letdown on the Game Changer defense.
A rare mistake made by North, and they let that one slip through their hands. 3 going to line up here to the right as the ball back to the quarterback. In the air. Nice defense there from Game Changer as that one gets slapped away.
And, I mean, Game Changer knows the situation, and they're really locking things down on the defensive side right now, as North is going to be forced into a decision to make.
4th and everything here for North.
If North can get this score, you got to feel like this game's put away, but if Game Changer gets this stop, they're in business.
Big play here. They've been able to deliver each time that the pressure has been applied.
It's number 11 for the North, has made every big play that's come across her table.
Bunched
Looking to
up
make
in
one
the
more.
middle here. And 1 minute
Timeout.
warning.
Going to go back into that huddle too. Timeout still a factor in this game as well. Both teams have them. Game changer can't stop the clock, and they might want to be, honestly, in this case, they want to try to save those, get this play done and over with, and have 3 timeouts in their back pocket for when they have it on offense.
60 seconds of gameplay is going to determine who's taking home the hardware. The North, bunched up in the middle, game changer, ready to go. Ball snapped. Here's the rush. Ball's in the air.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody stop her. It hasn't been able to be done all game. The box out. Give me that. Another score for 15. And the Queen of the North strikes again.
Unbelievable. She comes through with big time catch after big time catch. Once again, the touchdown, and that one really puts the North in a favorable position to come away with some hardware.
Her name is Caroline, and she has answered the call time after time after time for the North. And what another play.
Yeah. I was going to say, Sam, I mean, the layup right there for that was a pretty sweet play, Caroline.
And that one is going to drop down into the back of the end zone. No good on the extra point. 26-14. Under 60 seconds left of gameplay. Now, there are some timeouts.
You need a strike, though. You need a score. One play score, it's go time. But no, they're calling ball game as time expired. No timeouts to be utilized on that one as the North going to walk away victorious. And boy, oh boy, Sam, what an offensive display shown.
Yeah, this was, the best of the best meeting, and this one did not leave anything on the field. We got everything we wanted to see. Big defensive plays, great offense, and 2 elite groups of young women meeting on the field here in Flag. It doesn't get any better than this.
They the North, and they the champions as well.
Yeah, it's going to find itself a nice chilly